So I decided to stop talking about issues regarding VDM, but lately looking at how much damage is manipulation has done to the brains of Nigerian youth, I decided to speak up again. Now, he's having issues with BLord all of a sudden because he noticed that he's beginning to lose the fight. He started whipping up tribal sentiment into the whole saga. He started making it look like a tribal fight, an Igbo tribal fight against him. Now let's look at it this way. Have you ever seen BLord call anybody supporting VDM a tribal bigot? Have you ever seen anyone supporting BLord call anybody supporting VDM an Edo tribal bigot? Now, who's the tribal person here? The person who is fighting directly with someone who he has issues with, or the person who whips up tribal sentiment, who even went as far as wearing an Igbo attire and dancing to an Igbo song just to prove a point? If you are just honest with yourself, who is the tribal person here? Someone wants to run down a business and you are comfortable with that, and a business that employs Nigerians, but someone who just sits in his room, makes a video, makes content about other people, is the person you want other people to just always want to listen to. He's so restless about the fact that BLord is now using the word Ratel, and you, very daft mob, are also very upset that BLord is using that name now. But you're comfortable with VDM trying to pull down BLord's business. You see how he's turned you into his zombies. Of course, we saw a video where he locked up the Ratel in a cage, and since I saw that video, I had no reason to doubt that he's actually caged you up as well. He's caged your brains as well. There's no reason to doubt that again. He's caged you up. He's turned you into his zombies. His robots who keep on parroting whatever he says. Bigot, tribal bigot, because he's mentioned, he's called anybody that has contrary opinion to his narrative a tribal bigot. Bigot, Igbo tribal bigot. Thief. All of us comment section, you see thief. When he has issues with Harrison, we started calling him a thief. He's a thief. All of a sudden we start seeing comments like thief. Did he take the 4.5 or did he not? He take him, I no take him. Thief. He be thief, I be no be thief. Because your Lord and your personal savior has said so. He's called Harrison a thief, without even having a recourse to the real issue, the kidnapping case. Someone is even still in kidnappers' den, without any recourse to the fact that the police could not trace the kidnappers, even when people have been making calls with them. His major concern was the 4.5 million that he claimed Harrison took from the ransom money. Thief. He took 4.5 million without even looking at the bigger thieves who are the kidnappers. Thief. Like how did we get here that Nigerian youths can no longer think for themselves? Thief. He took 4.5 million naira. This that, without even calling out the bigger thieves. Like Nigerians are even fighting for kidnappers. They are fighting for kidnappers to make sure that their money is complete. Thief. Tribal bigot, because VDM has said so. It's made you it's turned you into his zombies, his robots that keep on parroting whatever he says. Now he's talking about clean-up exercises. Clean-up exercises has been going on in Anambra State for as long as I remember, for decades. He wants to take that glory as well because he wants to make himself be at the center stage. He always wants to take the center stage. Everything has to be about him. If it doesn't, he's not the one that initiated that. If it's not about him, it's not right. It's not proper. That's what he's manipulated you into thinking. Anybody that does anything contrary to what VDM says he's a thief. He's a tribal bigot. He's a traitor. He's this. He's that. He wants to take the glory of cleaning up Nigeria, doing this clean-up exercises. It's been going on in Anambra State for decades. Early hours of every Saturday morning, of every last Saturday of every single month till 10 p.m. There's no vehicular movement in Anambra State from early hours till past 10. And people are actively involved in the cleanup exercises. Go and check, go and verify. Call anybody in Anambra State. Of course, I'm from Anambra State, so I'll tell you what I know. Go to Anambra State and find out yourself. Thief, tribal bigot. It's time for you to wake up and start seeing through this guy. Start seeing through his manipulation. Read the room. He always try to deflect attention when he's losing the fight. Tribal bigot. Think for yourselves. And what about the NGO money? When you ask about that, they say, did you contribute? Did you do that? Integrity choke, integrity. And even whenever I hear that integrity, whatever, it gets me so upset. It's even embarrassing that Nigeria has even bastardized that word, integrity. If you know what integrity means, you should never and never ever use that in the same sentence as VDM. There's no way these two could go together, integrity and VDM. It doesn't work. If you know the true meaning of integrity, if you know the true meaning of our word, you should not mention integrity and mention VDM. It cannot work. Integrity. The NGO money is not supposed to be sitting in your account. It's supposed to be used for what it was contributed for. Use it to do projects. By now, we would have seen a lot of projects you've done with that money. I'm not telling people to go to the bank and check if it has been touched or not. The whole point of contributing that money is not for it to sit in your bank account. It's for the money to be used to do projects. Just like you mentioned, just like you said, that you were going to use it to build schools, do this for education. That's what the money is meant for, not meant for sitting in your bank account. And Ratels will not see through that. Manipulation upon manipulation upon manipulation. And before you know what's happening, if it's getting too much, if the fight is getting too hot, he'll start doing giveaways. They're always there to look for peanuts to collect from him. And even called himself a god. And I'm not surprised that you worship him, because he's your Lord and your personal Savior. He's called himself a god, your God. He even once called you stupid, and that's what you are. If you can't see through him, you are just so stupid. Just like he called you. You are stupid. So ibulonyi Igbo na-apụ ala solufa na-ekwu nonsense ya niile. Inwe nsogbu. You need to have your brain checked. Amalukwu ole ma malo icheke kwa fumale malo mebokwa le onye Igbo nwale. Because we have anyadaro ibelibe tuwa now. So ime mwenguzi ki contrary opinion to ife VDM oku. And you have any contrary opinion to that, you automatically become a tribal bigot.